beautiful YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Letty with Living Life with Letty. And if you're new to my channel, I hope that you will stay and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when I'm going to be posting my next video. I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. And for all the wonderful messages and comments, I really appreciate it so much. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I have been suffering from practically all of my life, and I usually have it well under wraps. I have it very tamed, but lately it's getting out of control, and I think it's because I'm going to be leaving on my road trip very soon, and it's starting to hit me. It's starting to sink in that I'm going to be on the road in this little van for the first time by myself. And the anxiety is starting to build up, and I'm trying to control my mind, and I'm controlling my mind, but it's hard. I just spoke to a friend because I needed to talk to somebody. I was starting to get a little depressed, and the anxiety is starting to build up, and my friend Mary told me that to look at it this way and say something like, thank you, mind, for taking care of me, for being worried about me, but that's okay. I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me because the universe is going to take care of me and everything is going to be fine. And I really appreciate Mary telling me that, because I'm going to start saying that every time a negative thought starts to enter my mind. I have suffered from depression since I was a little kid. I remember there were times that I would be so depressed that I just didn't want to do anything. I always felt like that person who was looking in but never part of anything. I always felt kind of on the outside looking in. And a lot of my life I tried to control it. There were times that I had to go to counseling for it. I had to be on antidepressants for it, anti-anxiety medicine. Sometimes the anxiety would get so bad that I just, I felt like everything was against me. Anxiety will do that to you. You feel like nothing is going the way that it should be. It's very confusing. It's hard to describe all the feelings that go through my mind when I'm having an anxiety attack or when I'm falling into a depression pit. And anybody out there who suffers from these things will know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's not a good place to be, and it's not a good thing. And antidepressants, they work for me for a while, but then they would stop working. The only thing that really works for me is harnessing my thoughts, being very mindful of what I'm thinking and understand why I'm thinking it. And it's a brain exercise, and it's hard. It's not easy to do. There are times that it's easier than others. There are times that I just want to crawl under the bed, put the covers over my head, and cease to exist. And I don't want to go through that, because right now it's a very wonderful time in my life. I have the best of both worlds. I have a home on wheels that I can go wherever I want, and I have a home that is on the earth, is steady, permanent. So I have both, and I should be thrilled. I should be happy, and I am. But there are times like today when I woke up, I felt disoriented, I felt scared. All these negative thoughts started to enter my mind, and I just didn't know what to do. And I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel happy. I want to feel full of energy. I want to just be happy that I'm going to be going on a road trip, an adventure. I don't know what's going to lie ahead, and that's the exciting part, that every day is going to be a wonderful day, a wonderful adventure. And in today's world with YouTube and everything, I can capture it all and share it with everyone or anyone who is interested. And that's even the best part, because I enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy learning how to do these videos and how to edit them. I'm having a ball editing, and I know that I'm not good yet. I'm an amateur and I'm just barely learning, but I'm having such a wonderful time editing that I really enjoy it. It's the best part of the YouTube videos, is making the video and then going home and editing and cutting parts and adding music and making it go fast. And there's so much more that I want to learn. I want to be able to make professional looking videos, and that is my goal right now. And hopefully I will be able to reach more people and motivate them. But how am I going to motivate them when I'm falling apart myself? So I need to get a hold of myself. Get a hold of myself. That's what I'm going to do. I can't let my thoughts and my emotions control me. I have to control them. And it's easier said than done, because I say it all the time, but sometimes it's difficult. And it shouldn't be, because I'm very excited about my trip. I can't wait to get going. I have my van almost ready. There are so many places that I want to go and see and explore, and so I'm not going to let this terrible disease, because I think it's also a disease, get a hold of me. And unfortunately, there are so many of us that are suffering from this type of thing: depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I've had panic attacks before where I thought I was going to die. I didn't even know what it was. One time I was at the mall and I was going to go down the escalator, and I had this terrible, terrible panic attack. I thought the world was closing in on me. My heart was racing like I had jogged a marathon, and I didn't even know what was happening. And then when I discussed it with somebody, they said, "You had a panic attack." Why did I have a panic attack? I don't know. I think it was the escalator. I was afraid that I was going to fall down the escalator, and it didn't make any sense because I had been going up and down escalators my entire life. But all of a sudden one day, the escalator was just like a monster. It's very hard for me to explain it, but anybody who's ever had a panic attack will know what I'm talking about. And I want to harness these feelings and without medication. I don't want to go to the doctor and be prescribed drugs and that will keep me sedated and that will keep me loopy and that will have side effects. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to do it myself. I want to know that I have a strong mind and that I can control my mind, and I can. And I just want to, get that out. It makes me feel good to be able to talk about it, even if I'm talking about it to a cell phone. But I know that there will be people that will be watching this and will be able to identify with me. And I hope that you will leave comments as to what you do when you are faced, you wake up in the morning and you're just so depressed and the anxiety level is so high and you have no energy to do anything, and then nothing but negative thoughts are entering your mind. What do you do? How do you face it? Or do you take prescribed medication for it, or do you deal with it on your own? So I'm really interested in finding out how everyone deals with anxiety and depression and panic attacks and whatever else mental issues you may have. And I hope that this will also inspire somebody that has these things and they don't really have anyone to talk about it, because that's the main thing, is finding people to talk about it with. And my friend Mary was very she just gave me an ear, and that's all I needed, was somebody to give me an ear so that I can get it out and try to figure it out in my mind. So with that said, I don't want to keep you anymore. Thank you so much for listening. I really needed to get this out of my mind, and I'm excited about my trip. I'm excited about my life. I'm at a place in my life right now where I am very happy, and I don't want these terrible thoughts ruining it for me. So Thank you so much for joining me and for listening. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really would appreciate it. And I would appreciate if you share and leave me a comment and hit the bell so you'll know when the next video is going to come. Thank you so much, and remember, may the sun shine on you today and every day, especially on your solar panels.